Hiya everyone, today we're going to be doing an everyday look because I am really tired. I'm absolutely shattered and my eyes feel like they're closing on us. And there's a bed over there and I'm really thinking of just going to sleep. I've just had something to eat for lunch. I call it dinner, but I know you will call it lunch. Everyone else calls it lunch. I think it's just a Geordie thing. But every time I have something to eat for dinner, I just want to go to sleep. So something come overs and I end up looking like I've had a couple of drinks. And it's weird. I did have a lot of carbohydrate though, so that's probably what it is. So if I fall asleep, just tap on your screens. I'll wake back up. Right, everyday look. Something really simple. Something I always go to when I can't be bothered, I'm in a hurry, or I haven't got me oomph for like confidence and stuff, which often happens with me when I go out and I second guess myself and think, no, I'm not putting that on, I'm just going to wear this. So here we go. Bit of primer. I've already got foundation on. I'm using that there, Bobbi Brown, warm sand. Very, very, very light. I never like wearing too much colour on my skin. So put a bit of this on. This is just the Decay primer. And off we go. Hey dear me. I've pinned my hair up, it looks dreadful. Do you know when you wash it and you don't bother drying it because you're like on the run or on the go? Well, I'm suffering now because now it's all gone woolly. I'm using a little bit of this, it's just a concealer, dab it on the back of my hand first. Because I really feel like I need a help today. I never usually feel like I need this stuff. But, oh, horrible time today. It's just not happening. So I'm going to just pat a little bit of that into it. It's just L'Oreal concealer. Because it'll all help. Look very hollowed. Not a good look. Got this. It is syrup. Me. Cheapest chips found in Boots. And it's very, very nice and light. And it's almost got like a pinky peach shimmer to it. And just pat that on. I always use light coloured eyeshadows when I'm feeling down, when I'm not feeling confident, or when I'm just lounging around the house, but maybe have some people over and you don't want to look too scary. So I always go for a light colour. And I'm about to nip out. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to get some fresh air. Might wake us up a bit. I went for a walk the other day. I went for a walk on my birthday yesterday with the two well-behaved monsters. And they look like baby huskies because their coats are massive. They really handled it well in the weather. Because it's an everyday look, I'm going to go with the hot stone, not the dark one. I usually go with the dark one. You know me, I like to overdo things, but when I'm not feeling in the mood, I can't be bothered, I don't want to do much work on my eyes. So blendy brush and just a touch of the dark on the outer corner. Just a tiny touch. Just give it a bit of a wiggle. My eyes really feel sensitive today. I could so go to sleep. But I can't. I've got stuff to do. And doogies to look after. Might have some puppies soon. Got 3 girls, fingers crossed, are pregnant, and they're due on January 3rd, that's the first one. They're about 2 weeks between each one. I noticed when they come into heat, they all tend to come into heat together, and it is just manic down there with the boys, like raw. And on the edge of my seat all day. I've probably lost a load of weight just off getting up and down just to check the nappies are still safe in place, because I have a knack of pulling them off. Now with a clean blending brush, I like to go across and just gently wisp it back and forth so you're not so sharp and harsh, but a tiny little bit, you don't have to go too far. And in fact, I was even tempted to put maybe a bit of espresso on, and then I thought, nope, not today. I like to use light colours if I'm tired. I know that might sound silly, but it might be my mood or mellow, and you know, but I don't know. But I like to use light colours. I don't like to use dark heavy colours unless I'm really wide awake, because I think then your eyes can take it. Otherwise it just drags you down. I'm also going to use some eye bright today because I need it. Black eye pencil, Bourjois, just a little across the top. I like to start from the outer corner, and then that way I can decide how far in I want to go. But just keep it as close to the lash line as possible. And I'm not using lashes today, I'm going to use mascara. Because I do think lashes are for special occasions. And they do make you look a bit clubby. Well, mine do anyway, because I go crazy with lashes. I'm just going to put mascara on today and be a good girl. But it's a little one. And I'm not going to go too far out, because then I'll end up with like heavy hangy hooks. Hooks, you know, like a fish hook. I don't want one of them. It's eye bright time. And I've got nothing left. Oops. I'm going to have to just be careful here. And I'll just have to, oh, how am I going to do this? And I don't think I've got any sharpeners that are big enough. Right, okay, let's go. Well, we're getting a little bit on. A warning, make sure you sharpen your pencils before you go applying them to your eyeballs. Ow, that hurt. There you go though. They're awake. They're awake, but they look strange. I don't like the look too much of this, but they do make them look awake. So because I'm half asleep, it's going to have to be. Now, I said I wasn't doing eyelashes today because I'm not. I can't be bothered, and they do look a bit outgoing, so I'm going to just stick some mascara on. This is totally unbranded. It's just a 3-ball mascara. The reason I like it is because it's good at making your eyes look alive. What you do is you just head on and you push the balls towards the inside. As if you're going up to the corner, the inner corner of your brow. Your eyelashes go bing, and I love it. You can actually do a couple of different effects with your eyelashes if you want. Today I'm going up and at them, but you can actually go doughy and have them like suave looking, like all sexy come to bed eyes. But I don't want them today, so I need to look awake. So these are my everyday eyes, the go-to look when I haven't got time, I'm in a hurry, or I just can't be bothered, or I'm not feeling dead confident and I want to wear a load of colour. So I wear these and I think they're lovely, they're nice and pretty. For the blush, I'm a huge fan of light pink, love light pink. I probably should wear peaches because of my skin tone and eye colour, but I'm a huge pink fan. But it has to be a light pink. I have to be certain feel if I want to go like a dark mauve. I like mauve colours. But anyway, contour brush, tap off, because I don't want too much on today. And then I'm just going to gently just pick. I need to just pick and flick. It sounds horrible. It's because I'm tired. I'm going to blame the tiredness. But you see, just gentle build up of colour on the cheekbone. And that's all I want. I don't want loads. I just want a little pinched cheek like I've been out in the wind. Again, another woken up look. For the lips, it has to be a tinted conditioning lip stuff. I love this one here. It's MAC. It's Pink Fish. Really, really, really love it. It's simple. Carry it in your bag. In fact, this is in my bag. This was out my handbag. And that's absolutely, I always have to have mascara and one of them in my bag. And if I don't, I feel a bit lost. Oh, and 100 receipts. I don't know why. I cling on to them like it's like I'm going to die if I put them in the bin. But you just gotta feel, look, I feel alive now. And I'm not, I still feel crap. But I look alive at least. And that is my absolute go-to everyday look. If you want to know what I wear when I'm not wearing magical, colourful, whatever looks, this is it. This is me. This is how, if you ever bumped into us in the street, I'd probably look. So there you are. I really hope you've enjoyed. Now I don't know how I feel, but I might have a blog coming up, but I have talked quite a lot in this video. Yeah. Don't know what to do. Do I do a blog? Because it's kind of due. I haven't done one in a while. There's certain things I'd like to talk about. Then I don't know if I'd bore you to death. Whatever. There you go. See? I'm alive. I have had Red Bull though, so it's cheating a bit. Yeah, anyway. All done. I really hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, because there might be a blog, there might not, but I'll see. I'll see how I go. And got another lucky dip coming up, because I like to stagger them so they're not like all together. But yeah, I haven't forgotten about the lucky dips. And I've been putting all my makeup back in the tubs and trying to rearrange it a bit better so there's more tubs to dip in, rather than trying to find something in the middle of a load and it all falls over the place. But I don't know anyway. Right, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, and I shall see you all in a bit. Zoom, zoom.